What if I told you you could buy a new construction home with zero down and nothing out of pocket using your VA loan? Most veterans think new construction comes with huge deposits, a lot of upfront costs, and that it's really out of reach, but that's simply not the case. Hey everyone, welcome to Houston Veteran Home Buyers. My name is Lucas and I'm a 15-year disabled Navy veteran, and my goal is to help as many veterans as possible buy a home with as little upfront costs as possible. Today we're talking about how to buy a new construction home in Houston with no upfront costs and zero down using your VA loan. Let's start with the big picture. The VA loan allows eligible veterans to use their VA loan to buy a home with zero down. And that applies to new construction, just like to resale homes. But here's where it gets really interesting. Now, many new home builders are offering incentives to cover closing costs. Now, these can be thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars that go towards lender fees, title fees, and other closing costs. And when you combine these builder incentives with the benefits of the VA loan, nothing down, oftentimes you can buy a new construction home with zero down using your VA loan and all the closing costs covered from the builder. And here's how the process typically works. Now, step one is getting pre-approved with the lender. And like we talked about before, it's important to have a lender that understands VA loans, and in this case, new construction loans. Now, step two is choosing a builder and a community. Right now, Harris County has over 3,000 ready to move in new construction homes. Montgomery has almost 3,000. So there are a lot of options. There are options in Katy, Cypress, south of Houston. Right now, new construction is booming and builders are trying to find people and give those incentives for people to move in. So once you find that new construction home, you actually sign a contract directly with the builder. Now, this is where a lot of veterans make a mistake. They walk into the builder's sales rep's office alone. Now, that builder sales rep actually works for the builder directly, and their job is to get the best deal for the builder. Now, having your own agent helps you by having somebody that can actually negotiate the contract, understand deadlines, and can actually get you the most incentives and the best deal possible. Now, step three is using those builders' incentives strategically. Now, there are a lot of different ways that you can use the incentives. Some of those make sense, some of those don't. It depends on each person's circumstance. But our job and our goal is to help you close on a home, buy that new construction home with little to no closing costs. Step four is the build process. Now, whether you're buying a new construction home that's being built from the ground up or one that's already done and move-in ready, our job is to help you through inspections, walkthroughs. So having an agent like myself will actually help you through that process. And at closing, if everything has been structured correctly, using your VA loan with zero down, using the builder incentives to cover your closing costs, you can go to closing without having to write that big check there at the end. And I've actually had clients that have gotten a refund when they went to close. Now, I do want to say that it is important for you to have some money in the savings when you do buy a home, even if you're paying nothing out of pocket at the beginning, because life happens. So you do have moving costs, there are utility setups, there are other costs involved with owning a home. But our job is to save you as much as possible so you can have that money and that peace of mind. Now, for many veterans, buying new construction is one of the most affordable ways to get into home ownership. And it's a lot more affordable than renting or saving up for a huge down payment. When you're thinking of buying new construction, one of the benefits of working with us is we have relationships with a lot of the builders out there, whether it's Perry, Highland, Lennar, D.R. Horton, any price range, any type of home, any community throughout Houston. We have that relationship, we know the incentives, and we can help you get the best deal possible. So if you're a veteran thinking of buying a new home, a new construction home in the Houston area, this strategy can be a game changer. If you'd like help figuring out the best incentives right now, which builders are offering the most incentives, the best prices, best price reductions, you can give me a call, send me a text, or use the link below to schedule a call. Now, even if you're not ready to buy now, you can do the same. Send me a text, give me a call, use the link, and we can walk through the VA process and get you prepared to buy once you're ready. Now, I am based in Houston, but I can help veterans across the U.S. So if you're interested and wanting to know more about the VA process, schedule a call with me. We'll walk through that, and I can actually help set you up with a veteran realtor that actually understands the process and can get you the best deal. Make sure you subscribe to Houston Veteran Home Buyers, where I'm breaking down strategies like this to help veterans with the home ownership process. Thank you for taking the time today, and I'll see you in the next video.